So it looks like we're starting without him, no problem whatsoever here. We have mouzMorroW and cHobo here again, TVP matchup of course, on Blistering Sands in our round number 5 in this finals best of 7 matchup. And we see mouzMorroW here spawning as the red Terran on the bottom left position with cHobo of course, the blue Protoss player on top right position on this map, Blistering Sands. Hey,
I am
Brick.
back. Made it back. Alright. So, yeah, Blistering Sands, again, 2-2. That's like I said, this series just got that much more epic as a result of that, so well played by mouzMorroW once again. Great adjustment on his part and causing the harassment. And so, like I said, cHobo, he definitely, he was on top there for a good part of it because of that big team fight, but the harassment was just too much, and that's so difficult for Protoss to deal with, especially in those situations. That's why those drop shifts are so powerful on the part of Terran, and well, mouzMorroW definitely executed that very well, as you would expect from him, of course. So builds early on, no scouting, nothing really going on. It's again just very typical early production style from both players.
Exactly, on this map you can use a bit of strategies here, especially those backdoor rocks, as you can say it always again on this map, Blistering Sands. If you kill that backdoor rocks, you have practically 2 gateways into the opponent's base, so you cannot just force field the whole day 1 ramp or something defended, so you have to worry about the backdoor rocks. On this map it favors a little bit aggressive play in the early stages of the game, so we're just gonna be curious if one of those players tend to, or if they're gonna go heavily crazy macro like the last game again.
Yeah, we saw mouzMorroW last time we played on this map actually earlier in this series. He actually built a barracks way up here trying to catch cHobo off guard. In fact, cHobo, I would not be surprised if this probe actually goes up there once again. Actually, or it's not though. It's actually going straight into the base, so he will not. Actually, no, that was the Terran versus Terran. I apologize. That was the last matchup. That was the semifinals where we saw mouzMorroW building a barracks up here and trying to do an early Reaper rush, but it was not successful, of course, as I was spotted. But in the end, he ended up winning. But we aren't seeing that here this time, of course, from mouzMorroW. Although Reapers are definitely a very valuable unit on a map like this, where there's a lot of points for them to engage on the probe. Trying to apply pressure to the SCV again. That's just so annoying, more so just for the announcer purposes, where it keeps on announcing, your SCVs are under attack. It's like, shut up, I know. Well, the Marine's going to finish off the probe right there, and that's going to be it for the scout. So as expected, the cybernetics core already coming out here for cHobo. With Sim Litter, again, this being Game 5, best of the 7 series, so not going to be over after this game. But you got to feel that you're going to build a lot of momentum winning this 5th game here. Try to wrap it up in 6 games as a result, so definitely a lot is on the line, of course. Again, 50 euros on the line for this tournament as a whole. Winner takes all. It'd be kind of a bummer to go all the way through this tournament in such an epic grand final series and on top of that, and then not come out with anything. I mean, sure, it's a fun game, but definitely like to win something for all your progress, but one of these players are going to be winning that money, so knows who's going to win it. A lot of people expected mouzMorroW, I'm sure, but after cHobo went up 2 games to nothing, I'm sure it changed a lot of people's minds.
Especially, yes, exactly, and I think he won a lot of fans here right now, right today here. We're seeing throwing up 2 additional gateways, so there's gonna be 3 gateways, not an early kind of robo play, maybe even tending to go for like a 4-gate push on this map. On Blistering Sands, I think it's really powerful option, since really you can break down these rocks and there's not much how you can defend. You cannot wall off effectively, so that's why it's really powerful and hard to stop tactic at all. And so yeah, let's gonna see mouzMorroW is building a second barrack, so it's gonna tending to go his build again. He got concussor shells, just researching stim packs, getting some more marauders and marines in the mix. And income wise, we see just cHobo being a little bit ahead by the probes, of course due to the chrono boost the Protoss player had.
Yeah, on top of that, again, cHobo, we're seeing the triple gateway. This is for the first time today, back-to-back games now. He's going the triple gateway initially and staying away from the robotics facility, despite being somewhat successful in the games that he won earlier. But he's getting now 3 warp gates, and he's going to keep the warp gate style army here early on, not looking to go on Mortals or Colossi or anything like that. He's playing a little bit more convenient for himself, just going with the gateways. He has this expansion now going up as well, so early expansion for cHobo. As far as mouzMorroW is concerned, he does not have any sign of an expansion going up just yet. He is building his 3rd racks though, but he is looking to expand perhaps on the gold mine up here at the top part of the base. He just finishes destroying the rocks up here with a 3 Marauder army on top of a Marine. So expecting to start building a command center very shortly, either in his base or eventually, I'm guessing, yeah, eventually over here, as you see an SCV heading is over there. So slight advantage for cHobo in that sense as well, as he already has his expansion being built, just about halfway done currently. mouzMorroW is going to have that gold expansion, which of course will, in the end, in the long run, will be a little bit more beneficial to him. So both teams right now, cHobo having the advantage. Of course, not playing aggressive though, as we've really seen from every single game. He is not the player to look to push up early on and play over aggressive. He likes to play very, very passive, sit back, adjust to his opponent, and he's been great at it so far. So again, it's very hard to question that.
Exactly, and he's really effective about it, just adapting to what opponent's doing, and being here, expanding early on. I really love the decision here. He can abuse this little choke here with those sentries, using nice place force field. Again, I also love mouzMorroW being a little bit risky move here, grabbing this gold expansion. So if this getting scouted, it's really hard to defend, since you have to walk and run a long way trying to defend. So we see mouzMorroW is just opening his own backdoor rods. He wants to have an faster exit for all the units being produced. So I'm kind of curious what he has in mind, if he's gonna push on. Army-wise, we absolutely dead even, 59 to 59, and income-wise exactly the same. But on the other hand, army composition, I think those Marauders with concussive shells, they do a lot of damage against so many stalkers. Just 2-3 sentries in the mix, a couple of sellers. This could be really hard to deal with. Lots of Marauders here by mouzMorroW.
Yeah, but cHobo is trying to pick up that last Marine, but Marine using the stim, running for his life. And, well, he got away with it, so at least he's happy for the time being. You see this pylon over here protecting his base in case the destructible rocks were either going to be getting attacked, or if they're trying to do a Reaper rush earlier on. And he's also using it to spawn units, of course, so well-placed pylon by Mr. cHobo. We see his Nexus, of course, being finished for a while now, and taking advantage of it. As far as the gold expansion for mouzMorroW, just finishing right here, and now he's spawning SCVs out of it, and he's getting his second orbital command up and going. You see more SCVs also making their way over here. Definitely wants to take every advantage of this gold minerals here, of these gold minerals here, and all that he's going to do. So well played by mouzMorroW. He should start to take a slight advantage and in the mineral lead, and more and more as the game goes on. Like I suggested, a probe scouting out once again right here, but a good job by mouzMorroW, sending one Marauder in front, able to pick it off and not allow him to get too much of vision. cHobo was in control of the Xel'Naga tower, but actually falling back, and we have one of the spectators lagging out. Again, like to see that. Oh, that's actually Blind as well. You there, Blind? Apparently not. Yeah, I guess he might have lagged down. That kind of sucks. This might have turned into a solo cast. That's unfortunate. Well, anyways, we see cHobo actually moving back right here with his army, reacting to what he thought possibly was going to be a push. Doesn't want to engage just yet. Passive style player. That's a 585 minerals saved up. Can't have or anything. Jeez. The inevitable's coming. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 2, 1, 0. Blast off. Well, looks like we lost Blind, unfortunately, so can turn into a solo cast for the time being. I know everyone hates me, but I'll try my best, guys. Are you kidding me? Not close slacking, apparently. Okay, he's back. That would have really sucked. But, okay, it's back and ready to go. So, more units being spawned in right here. A couple of Zealots from cHobo, so he's getting ready for what he thought was going to be a push. But, as you can see, mouzMorrow's units not intending to do that. So, as we saw in both games, both players right here, they're not playing over aggressive, but really taking their time with it, as keeping on commenting with cHobo. That's what we expect of him as far as mouzMorrow is concerned. Not what we expected of him necessarily, but he's wants to play going down 2-0 early on. He definitely found himself in a hole, and he's done a nice job of recovering so far. So of course this is being a very crucial game right here. Fifth game in the best out of 5 series, 2 games apiece, trying to get that lead going into what you hope to be the final game if you pick up a victory here. Both players trying to control this Xel'Naga tower for the time being, and it is going to be overrun by mouzMorrow's units, of course. This gold expansion, though, doing very nicely for mouzMorroW as expected, as now you see his income from the minerals. Now 17, around 1900 or so, and right at 1200. Here comes mouzMorrow's army, putting the scan on as well. He notices those TIE templates once again. No Psionic Storm just yet, though. Not enough energy at least. Here we go with the sentry block as well, trying to get some pressure onto it, but without Psionic Storms, he's in a lot of trouble right here. He's going to send the Zealots in the front line as well. The High Templars. There goes the Guardian Shield activated. But it looks like cHobo is all or nothing. He's going to put out a GG, it looks like, as apparently he was lagging right there. But yeah, I did not see much chance of him anyways. I mean, there was, it was either that or just sacrifice his expansion and let it drop right there. Because without those Sonic Storms being finished on the side Templars, he was not going to really have anything going for that. So cHobo has, he hasn't GG just yet, but he is commenting on how apparently he was lagging and he's going to say what a joke. But no, what can you do? I mean, nothing mouzMorroW can do as far as you can see him. Lag happens, and there we go with the GG. So that is going to do it. cHobo is victorious over mouzMorroW, and mouzMorroW will take a 3-2 series lead again.